say would make your book unique? I mean, there are other, I'll
Yeah.
call them quote unquote allergy cookbooks out
Oh,
there.
sure. Sure, sure. Well, I think first of all, it was really important to me that when you pick it up and you hold it in your hands and you peruse the recipes, that it feels like every other mainstream cookbook, that there's zero sign that sort of anything's amiss, honestly. That
Mm-hmm.
there's no faux ingredients, faux versions of dishes that scream like
Mm-hmm.
things have been omitted here, you know? There's a cookbook that I actually happen to really love that has a recipe for, let's see if I can get this right. Um, a pizza that has a cauliflower crust, no tomato sauce, and faux cheese, right? And that's just not for me. Um, if I need to go rogue, like on occasion when I just can't stand it, and I know it's going to hurt me a little bit, and I might want a slice of pizza or something, I just really do go for the real
The real
deal.
thing.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah. So I wanted a book that nobody that would feel like our community in every way beyond this book, right? We deserve like the real stuff, not dumbed down versions of things, not, we've made enough sacrifices, right? So that was number one. The other thing was, well, I just mentioned the one thing, which is not to have any faux ingredients.
I just have to say, Rachel, I
Oh,
love that because
oh, thank
I'm
you.
not a real cookbook person, but
Yeah,
I've looked at so many that's faux this and faux that, and you're
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
you have a heart sink feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it kind of like reinforces this idea that you're not getting what you really want, you know?
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So I took that out. The other thing is a lot of books in this, so I'll talk about other books in this genre.
Mm-hmm.
Other books in this genre lean heavily on cashew-based dressings. They make like cashew
Mm-hmm.
crema, cashew queso, things like that. And I guess that falls under the same umbrella of like faux foods. So I don't actually use cashews in this book. I don't tolerate them. Other people don't as well. I don't like the idea of leaning so heavily on one ingredient. And again, those are faux versions. And sometimes they're good versions, like especially the queso, but it's just not for me. And then the other thing is, this is a book that meets paleo criteria. And most paleo books um, are really meat heavy and really sort of brown foods. And though this book does contain meat, it really focuses on fresh, vibrant produce, is like the star of the
Mm-hmm.
show. So yeah, there's meat, but I also talk about like, you know, keeping portions, to 4 ounces and stuff like that. And that's not any sort of health principle as much as it is also these, healthy foods are more costly. So it's also a strategy for cost efficiency, stuff like just balance, just general balance.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also the usual paleo staples, that you see in every single book, teriyaki, meatballs, stir fry. Like my book doesn't have any of that. So it's just inspired. It takes more of like a California cuisine kind of approach. And so I think it's actually really different than what else is on the market.
Well, that's fabulous because obviously diversity is good.